What's up, guys? Here we have a 2016 Kia Optima, and the problem that I'm having is this. Look at this. I locked the car and I unlocked the car, and that doesn't work right there, right? Well, that means we need to replace this latch right here. First thing we need to do is we need to pry this plastic cover right here and then pry this rubber cover right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Once those covers are removed, you will see two Phillips screws right there. Remove those Phillips screws. With those screws removed, now it's time to pry this out of here. All right, well, you can do this no matter what order, but go ahead and get a tool so you can pry this out. Once this comes off, there's going to be a couple of clips in the middle one right there, so make sure you line that out. Once your two screws are removed, you are now ready to start prying and get the door panel off. We always suggest you start from the bottom, you know, just like Drake says, start from the bottom over here. You can get something like this or a trim removal tool so you don't damage your door, all right? But this is basically how you do it. You pry something in here and then you pull. Once your clips are done, it's gonna come all the way around. You have to lift up a little bit and pull out. And you will notice that all the wires are going to be connected. This is held in by three things, actually. There's one thing coming out of here that's going to come onto your door latch, this thing right here. All right, so something's got to be plugged in here, but ours is in there anyways. Then you're going to have two connections. So if you look over here, you're going to have to press on these tabs and pull out. There we go, just like that. And then the other one, same thing, push in and pull the tab out, and you will be free to remove your door panel. Now you may want to have your battery disconnected so we can remove this airbag connector. All right, but in the meantime, in order for us to take off this door, this window regulator, I will suggest one thing. Please roll your window down enough until you see the screws coming right here and being lined up right here. All right, here's one, and the other one is right here, two. Because if you don't do that, it's going to be a pain in the ass and you won't be able to do it. Personal experience. All right. So in order for you to have the regulator come out, there will be 10 millimeters. And here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 millimeter screws. So that's how you get it off. Let's do that. Now with your 10 millimeter bolts removed, keep in mind, you will have to disconnect this wiring harness, but I'm just showing you real quick, okay? So once we have that removed, we should be able to pull this out a little bit. And it's actually, it goes in there, so you have to lift up and pull out just like that. But right now, like I said, the wiring harness is in the way and everything. So there's also this tab right here. You see this tab? You're gonna wanna push this in so you're able to pull it out from here as well, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. If you don't lower your window, this is the way you're gonna have to do it. Plug your door panel in and lower the window just enough to where you see those right there. Okay. Just like that. Hey, at least you see it in the video and you know what I'm talking about. All right, once you have that, grab yourself a 10 mil. Loosen it up. Make sure you don't loosen it up all the way now, because then you're gonna open up a can of worms, and nobody likes cans of worms. All right, now go ahead. Is it still on there? All right, hold on. Try. Go up and down a little bit so that people can see. So now you see the window is no longer on those things like that. And in case you're wondering, these things are clamps like this. Every time you tighten it up, it holds the glass in place. All right, well, with these removed, make sure somebody holds the window or you tape the window up. You can pull this up and remove easily, just like this. And then boom, you have access to your window regulator. And this latch is what controls your unlock and lock mechanism. So if you hit it with your remote, or if you find yourself having to do it manually but it doesn't work with the remote, it's because your whole latch is messed up, and that's called the actuator, and it's all one piece. All right, but we have removed the glass and we have removed the regulator, the glass from the regulator, and have taken all these screws out. Now we take this out and we move it to the side so it can give us enough room to get to the hole latch right there. All right, it's a T30. And there's gonna be 3 screws right here. So I'm gonna give you the quick cliff notes on what you need to do. You need to grab your key. You need to remove this thing right here. If you don't have a key, a screwdriver will work just fine. Just gotta bring it in here and open it up a little bit to take it out. All right. Oops, there we go. Sorry, my bad. But that's gonna expose this. Now, you unlock, you take this right here. Take this off and you will see a 10mm. Now it's time to remove the door handle. How do you remove the door handle? Well, it's quite simple. You just hold like this. Oh wait, never mind. Let me get a 10mm real quick. Hang on. So we grab a 10mm and we come in here and we loosen this up. Remember, don't take it all the way. And that's gonna allow this to slide out easily, just like that. Don't lose your seals and stuff, okay? Set it somewhere safe. Now, in order for us to remove the handle, we just open and pull towards us. Like that. It's gonna be a sensor inside, so be sure to unplug the sensor. And you will have to take this thing apart. And here it is. All right, now we grab and then we pull everything through. Ta-da! To install it is the same procedure in reverse. So let's move on. Okay, so now that you have removed your door handle, there's one more thing you need to do. There is another 10mm right here on the other side. So we grab our lovely handy dandy 10mm tool and we get it in there. All right, then that screw's gonna come out and we're able to remove the latch. So we grab our T30 Torx bit and we're gonna take these 3 screws out. All right, now keep in mind that we already loosened these up, so yours may be real tight, but you're able to remove all 3. You wanna get them for me, brother? All right, there's 1, here's 2, and here's number 3. Once you remove those 3, this latch is basically free and clear. But if you try to pull it that way towards you, it's not gonna come out because there are some plastic clips right there that go on the outside of the door. Let me see if you can see them. There you go, these little plastic clips. So, here's your door latch. There you go. The installation is in reverse order. Out with the old, in with the new. This is the thing that will make your car lock and unlock. It's gonna have 2 things sticking out of here. The way you take those off is you flip it around and you will grab some pliers, squeeze it and pull out on the old part. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and put it back together, guys, and show you what it's like after. All right, so once you have transferred your hardware from the old piece to the new piece, we are now able to put it back. And the installation procedure is virtually the same way, same steps, just in reverse order. So let's see. Keep in mind I'm doing this one-handed now. So we make sure that over here, these plastic tabs line up. You see those plastic tabs? Make sure they line up like that. And then it's a wrap. You put your screw in here, tighten it down, and then we tighten up those 3, and we're good. So once you have your screw back in there, now it's time to put a T30s back in here, and you know, oops, try to line one up and get it started, and then drive them all. The other ones should go ahead and fall into place. So there you go. So in conclusion, after all is said and done, we are now ready to put the door panel back on. We have replaced the latch, we have replaced the window regulator, and everything else. Be sure you put your wires back where they belong, and make sure that you take your time and you go through everything to make sure everything is plugged in. All right, trust me, take your time, because this is the 3rd time I had to do this. So That being said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for me. All right, we're almost there. We just got to put our little plastic covers back. Put the covers back, and then we got to put, you know, this back. Make it look like nobody was ever there. And now, you know, we can go ahead and plug our battery in, which we skipped that step, and test it out. So now, let's see, lock, unlock. Ha ha ha, now it works. Feeling us for accomplishments. Testing. Open. It works from the outside. It works from the inside.
Put the alarm.
Alarm, lock. All right, it's locked.
Lock, open it.
Open.
Open.
Excellent. All right. I'm not sweating. It was a quick.
$350 deal.
Yep. Hey, this is gonna save you a lot of money because the dealership will charge you an arm and a leg, and most likely you won't be able to spare one for it. You know, so spend some time and look at my channel and check out how to do this. All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you so much for sticking around. Have a good one.